Their defense runs around. They're Johnny on the spot. They look to make big plays. Their secondary not great cover guys, but they'll get back and they attack the football. They like to go create turnovers. They had 2 pick sixes against LSU that were called back in that ball game. So they got a nice defense, and I think their defensive line can really play with Alabama's offensive line. But Jalen Milroe to me is just that dude, man. He kills you in the running game. He can throw the football very nicely. He's had a wonderful season, and I think Alabama they're looking to bounce back. I think they'll be able to run the football if they decide to run the ball. But they run the ball and they line up and hit them in the mouth and create extended drives. They should win this football game. And on the flip side, LaNorris is a dual threat. You all know Robbie Ashford played at Auburn. He went about $150, $160 against Alabama when he was a starting quarterback for Auburn. So he's a backup that comes in sometimes that can play. LaNorris has a kind of a bum ankle. He's not 100%. You all also know the Rocket who came from Arkansas. He was a 1,500-yard rusher before, got hurt, been dealing with injuries. Well, he's gotten hurt again with another lower leg injury, so he's not 100%. And South Carolina really just don't have – you talk about Bama receivers, well, they don't have any. Mazio Bennett, the freshman, is pretty good, but they don't have a lot of help on the outside. I just don't see how Bama should lose this game. Sometimes you have a hiccup like that, and it's so bad the mojo is down, and you come out there and you lay another egg. That can happen, but I just don't see Milroe letting that happen. He is the great leader. He is the guy that I think gets in front of that room and say, look, dude, that was embarrassment, but we got to flush it. We can't worry about what people are saying. We can't worry about what we're saying on the Bama Standard or on Tide. We just got to go out and play football and do what we do. I think Bama can win by 2 touchdowns. I don't think they're going to cover the spread. But I think South Carolina, just like last week, run into a buzzsaw with Ole Miss coming off a loss against Kentucky. Alabama coming off a loss against Vanderbilt. I just don't see this happening, guys. You can talk about it. But South Carolina right now is just not good enough to go on the road. South Carolina is not ready right now. They don't have the quarterback play that can dice them up through the air, which I think they're very vulnerable against the pass. But we just don't have the passing game to take advantage of that. So I think Bama wins this game and they bounce back and get back in the W column.
You know, looking at this game, here's my take on it. We're going to have to establish the run. We all know that so goes the run game, so goes your offense. You have the running backs that we have. There's no reason why we only have 84 yards rushing. So we have to improve on that. Now, defensively, it's okay to have whatever philosophy you want. But if your personnel doesn't dictate you're able to run that philosophy, then you have to make changes. You have to find what does work. So I'm interested to see if they can find what does work, because what they're doing doesn't work. We've given up 70 points the last 2 games. The holes in the defense are obvious. I said it all season. So they have to find what's going to work. And I'm interested to see if this is the game when they find what works. Maybe it's just me. I hate losing, so I'm going to figure out a way to go win. You're not going to beat me and I just lay in it. I'm going to go figure something out.